Hello my Vikings, welcome back to the channel. I am CS the Viking Gamer and we are back with another Grounded Friday. Okay, I know we missed last week, but there was a recent update and I wanted to wait until the update was live and fully downloaded on the computer before we played another round of Grounded, and I'm happy that we did because it looks like they added a bunch of updates and upgrades for various things. So because of the stuff that they added, I thought it might be time for us to start working on Brick House. So we're going to jump into the game and discover all, or as many of the things as we can about the latest update while we work on putting together our castle fort. I don't know, our main base of operations. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get in. Alright, we are back in game. So a couple of things that I know that changed is the food and hunger. So before, when you run out of food and you run out of water, you just get ridiculously slowed. Now there's a debuff involved. So if you're below a certain percentage on your water and food, you start to suffer a negative. And once you're down to 0, it'll start giving you a warning that you need to eat or drink or you're going to die. So we're just gonna consume some gnat. Wrong buttons, there we go. And we're gonna drink up some liquids, set some aphid to dry on the rack. Alrighty. Switch to our bow. I think I've been playing Valheim a little too much recently. I feel like... Oh, that's neat. That's new. Wasn't like that before. I feel like the mouse sensitivity is off just a little bit. Alright, let's put this in here for now. That one's full. This one is not. But we're gonna grab our spider armor back. And our hat. Okay, so two things that I know changed based off of the update footage is... Here, let's get into here. So if we go into repair, this takes weevil meat. Now that has always taken weevil meat, but if we go into repair here, before it took armor glue. Now we need berry leather and spider chunks. So to repair stuff, it's going to be based on a percentage of what it was to build it in the first place. So what is this? Crow feather, berry leather. So that's kind of nice. Okay, so the axe requires bombardier parts and quartzite, whereas before, just took quartzite. So some of this I'm going to enjoy, some of it I'm not going to enjoy too much. Wait, I had 2 spider shoulder guards? Right, I had to craft another one for a quest. Okay. Did not mean to turn that on. Let's see. Deposit, deposit, deposit. Alright. Let's grab 1 piece of our ant armor. And let's head over to Brick House. Do I still have... I do have my dandelion tuft. Oh, I do not have my new sword. Oh, we've got the axe. We'll be fine. So another thing that was recently added... I'm going to be saying recently a lot. It was added in the last update. So one thing that was added was some new building materials. Well, building everything. There's a lot of quality of life stuff. Like now, you can move something without having to destroy it. Hi. What? Ah! Whoa! What? What? What happened? Oh my gosh. Oh crap. Oh crap. Okay, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. What in the world happened? That spider just yeeted us. It launched us straight into the air. Holy crap, where are we? Where did we land? Okay, we landed. Okay, we're closer to brick. Holy crap. Thing just launched us straight into the air. How did that happen? Okay, I may look like I'm freaking out. That's because I am. I legitimately don't know how that happened. What? Man, you lunge, don't you? Down. Okay, now I'm paranoid about going and fighting spiders, because if it yeets us into the air like that every time, we're gonna have a difficult time fighting them. Holy cow. Absolutely nuts. Alright, so if it starts to get night, I want to try once again to find some... Don't notice me. Don't notice me. I don't want to fight you right now. I want to try and find some of the fireflies, because I want the firefly headlamp. Just because, you know, I wanted that before. I still want it. But I also want it because supposedly there is now a lantern. A firefly lantern. Ah! Neat. That's cool. Okay. So I've been doing some thinking about the setup that we have here, and while I like having the wall around it, it's... What was that? Okay, it's B. It's not really super practical, so we're gonna get rid of some of this. Now we're gonna keep some of it, though. Oh, it's a stink bug. I heard something and I'm like, what the hell is that? Yeah. Oh, I forgot this isn't fully formed. Alright. So instead of doing a wall around this whole place, which is going to take a truly ridiculous amount of weed stems, we're going to do something a little different. Alright, that's all gone. So let's see, how do we want to do this? I kind of like the idea of having some of our building supplies in here, so we're going to keep that. I don't want to go down there. I'm gonna let him deal with those spider or those soldier ants for a while. We do not have anything with us to be able to finish out all this. Okay. So, on this side here, for whatever reason, I couldn't get it to put the stone in at this point. So, I put in some wood foundations and then just kind of framed it on the outside with the weed stems. So, this will give it a nice visual without it being overly complicated. Wonder if... Ah! I can finally put that in. It wasn't letting me put that in before. Okay. So let's... whoa! Almost fell. Maybe I should still keep some there. We're going to need so many weed stems. Alright, it's got that. I think there's... Yep. Put those down. So now, aside from needing some clay and some pebblets, like so much clay and pebblets, we just need a couple other things, and we're good to go. Oh! I should bring this up. So, I'm going to take this plank, and they say that... yes! Oh, that's awesome. Okay, does it fly and go crazy? It does. Darn it. Okay. Maybe I need to build something on the other side. I don't know. I'll muck with that later. Okay, so it's official now. Before, it was not official. Stuff could not fly on the zip lines officially. Now, it can. So that is going to make transporting resources between areas a lot easier. I missed this. So oop, too far. So I forgot that this was here. Where's it go? Okay, that's not too bad. So I think here, if we have the wall finished off, it would just stop right there. Alright, let's finish out this platform. I think I'm gonna have to go and gather up some more resources. I want to get the foundation done, and then I want to, at the very least, get... Oh, cool. There's everything. I want to get the design down so that we can see what it is that we're going to be building. Alright, so I've got this here, but I'm not sure I want to keep it like this. I'm toying with just stopping the building here, or building something like hanging off this side. And I'm not sure which one I'm going to do just yet. Because I think I can see it. Yeah, so look at this. We've got brackets now. So we've got our scaffolding. Now we've got brackets. So look at that. And this is... I'll just plop it down. So that would allow us to give some support to various areas. Look at that. So now we can build a bridge and make it look like the bridge has actual support. That's actually kind of neat. What in the world does that sound now? Okay, that's him. Man, he is a noisy house guest, isn't he? Alright, what else do we got? So we've got the scaffolding. There's supposed to be, there it is, stem floors. So I could replace these with actual weed stems to make them look a little bit nicer. And they've got the stem floor triangle. Grass half floor. Oh my gosh, this is so awesome. This is so awesome. Oh, I have no idea what I'm going to use that for just yet, but I'm going to use it for something, I'm sure. Ah, and there we go. Look at that. Oh, isn't that awesome? Look at this. We can now do spiral staircase. Okay, so it takes acorn shells, 1 weed stem, and some crude... That is super easy to make. That is super easy to make. Oh my gosh, do they stack? Do they stack on top of each other? I would assume that they do. They do, look at that. Oh my gosh, this is so freaking cool. Ah. Now, I'm not sure I would want to do this for the channel because, you know, then I'm just running in circles the whole time. That is so awesome. Do we have anything else that just auto came in? Doesn't look like it. What do we got here? Oh, that's right, they added this in too. Zipline wall anchors. So instead of having the regular zipline anchor and that being your only thing that you can anchor to, you can do a wall anchor. So like we could take this and we could attach it to this wall here, or we could attach it to the... Actually, I don't know. Let's go and find out. I said we were going to build today. I don't know if we're going to do that. I think we might just spend our whole time exploring and seeing stuff. You know, I'd be okay. I'd be reasonably okay with that. I forgot that that drops us right there because of that. Alright, so I wonder... Yes, it does. Oh my gosh. So... Oh wow, that changes so many things. So before we had to find a flat spot to put our zipline anchor here. Now we can... oh my gosh, we could build a harvest point. Like, I know there's a crap load of weed stems over there. So we could... That might be a thing that I do, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. We might go over there, build a tower, much like we did here. Although I think instead of building it, you know, as I did with this one, I'd build it a lot more simply. And then, we collect the weed stems over there, we zipline from here to over there, and then from there back over to here. And instead of having the zipline point just like this, I could build a small wall right here, and then all the resources would fly in and then get collected right here. That'd actually be really cool. Alright, what else do we got? Okay, so we saw that. Traps. Okay, traps are the same. Oh! This is new. What is this? Oh, that's awesome! We can do railings? We couldn't do that before. That is so cool. Looks like we got 2 types. Okay, so we've got... What's the difference here? We've got this one, which requires... Okay, so it's basically the same as the acorn railing up here. In fact, it is the exact same. Okay. That is so cool. All of our normal stuff here. So we can now do head mounts, it looks like. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Oh, that's so freaking awesome. Oh my gosh. We need so many more things. You know what? We actually don't need this like this anymore. We can build... Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Take that out. Take that out. Okay, we'll just stack these right here. Collect that. that. Ah, dang it, dropped it. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, so before, we had to build these into the place. And now, from below, instead of having an open gap, it'll look like it's being supported by the rock. That's so awesome. Oh my gosh. This is gonna make my builds so much more in depth. This is gonna wow. Oh my gosh. This I'm not even sad. I'm really not. Ooh, you know what? No. Where'd that? There it is. Are they longer? Are these longer? Oh my gosh, they are. At least they look like it. Oh, no. Okay. It's not that it's longer, it just looked longer. Okay. Now let's put these back. Grab some of these. It needs crude rope. Darn it. Okay. Okay, so we're not going to use that just yet. Oh my gosh. So many things to discover. Oh, jeez, I need more. I need more grass. This is insane. Oh my gosh, there's so many things to discover. Yeah. All right. So those are not going to be permanent there. I already know that. So before, we had to destroy it. Now, we can just move it, and it moves all the stuff with it. This is so awesome. The future of base building within this game just got so much easier. And it gives you a little dotted line to show you exactly where it came from too. This is so cool. Alright, let's see. Let's move you to there. Alright, so let's design up a small structure. Alright, how do we want to do this? Do we want to do weed stems? You know what? No. We're gonna use all of the reinforced stuff, just the sturdy stuff. Mostly because I like how it looks and it's a little bit more durable, so if by some random chance something ends up here with us, we can trust our houses to survive a little bit easier. Alright, so we'll go. And we can kind of angle it and make it look a little bit more designed. So let's see here. I want something with a wall to the back of this. You know what? Let's start. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. But we can do a triangle wall. So if we send stuff this way, it should all collect right here. Let's see. Alright, I don't want a window right there. Actually, good question. Can we? Okay, we can walk underneath that, so that answers that, makes that easy. So we're gonna go... Ah! Okay, click that there. Okay, we can't put it there. That's fine. We'll do this. And we'll do this. We don't need that to be super reinforced. We do want the house to be reinforced. So we'll do that. Then we'll do windowed wall. Windowed wall. And then we'll go regular walls, like so. Do we want a second floor? Okay, so let's ask ourselves a better question. What is this one going to be used for? We have this whole huge, gigantic area. What is this going to be for? This room right here is going to be food production. This is going to be food production. So, let's see. If it's going to be food production, I am going to want 2 floors, but I don't need the stairs back there. But there we go. Okay, so we're going to get a couple of windows in. I want 3. I want it to be 2 wide by 3 long. Then we'll go... Do we want the door there or there? Come on. Into place. There we go. Yeah, I kind of wish that they would have a separate door, like a different kind of door that you can have. Alright, if we put this like so, we can put stairs right here. Do we want stairs right here, though? No, we want stairs on the outside. Do I want it like this? I do not. I think the zip line is messing with the area. Okay. We should still be able to walk through here. Alright. So what do we want in here for food? On the ground floor, we're going to do mushrooms. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so that'll be our ground floor. Keep it down, I'm trying to record. Oi. Alright, so if that's going to be like that, we're going to need an upper floor. I don't want to use weed stem floors for this building. So we'll go like so. And we should be able to... Ooh, what do you think? Should we make use of the half? Yeah, I'm going to make use of the half one. Where is it? There it is. Okay. That'll do there. There's the triangle floor. Awesome. Okay. What else can we put up here? Oh, I'm not going to be able to do that, am I? Okay. So, that is not what I wanted. Alright, stairs. Alright, stairs. Get our floor. Get our... Huh. Okay. Well, I guess we'll worry about that once we get up there. So the ground floor here is going to be mushrooms. The upper floor, I'm going to do a bunch of drying racks. Trying to decide how to do this. Okay, no matter what, we're going to need a ton of materials to do this. So, much as I hate to do it, I know we were hoping to get some stuff done today, but I think we're going to have to do this en masse next time. Now, in between episodes, I will gather a boatload of resources and just stack them up here. I will, off camera, finish out all of this stuff that still needs to be built here, and then I'll load up all of our resource pallets with as many resources as possible. We'll build up this, and then we will... We'll build this up, and then we'll kind of plot out where we want things, and then we'll go from there. So, the next couple episodes are going to be building up Brick House here, and getting it into a fully functional base camp for us. Now, the reason I want to put all the jerky racks up here, and I want more than one for sure, but the reason that I want them is not for food production. The reason that I want them is actually because of a new thing that you can do with the jerky racks. They made it so that the jerky rack, in addition to drying food and drying grass or plant fibers into dry grass fibers, you can also now put a berry chunk onto the jerky rack, and that will turn it into berry leather. So instead of making 3 berry chunks into 1 berry leather, it just takes a little bit more time, but you can do a 1-to-1, which I think is awesome. That's going to make it so much easier to harvest berry chunks. Now, once we have our base camp put together, we're going to completely redesign Science House. Science House will be completely dismantled and completely redone. Oh, I think we have some berry leather. If we do, we're going to put it up on the rack. We do. Awesome. There we go. It was having issues clicking. So we're going to have a... awesome. So by morning, those should be to the point where we can use them as berry leather. Come on. Put all away. There we go. So, one other thing that we're going to do is we're going to make a spinning wheel room, or house, or something. We're going to have a couple of different structures. So, let's see here. We need our main structure for ourselves, which is going to be some kind of... Oh, I just noticed that. Oh my gosh, look at that. So right down in the bottom corner here, right above action, huck, and block, there's an actual icon for your shield now. That wasn't there before. That's so cool. It's the little details that keep me coming back to this game every time they add something new. Because it's just stuff that you didn't really notice before, and it's so cool and so awesome that they just keep adding stuff to this game just to keep it going, and it's just so much fun. Where was I? Right. So our main house is going to be where we keep our bed. We're going to decorate it a little bit, of course. We're going to have a trophy room. We're going to use that to make a stuffed version of each of the creatures that we've killed, and then we're also going to take these off. We're also going to do a head trophy for each of the creatures that we've killed. We need a storage room, which I think that's going to be its own structure on its own. So we're going to do our main house, which is going to be I keep thinking about it, and I keep going back and forth on it. You know what? Screw it. We're just going to build a village. We're going to build a full village. Each house is going to have its own purpose. So we're going to have a production house, which is going to be food production, the spinning wheels, water, just anything that produces stuff is going to be in that structure, and we've already started it. I'm definitely going to redesign that zipline anchor to be a wall anchor, because why wouldn't I at this point? Let's see. So we're going to do those. We're going to do production house. We're going to do a sleeping house. I'll probably do multiple rooms in there just in case. And there's going to be a trophy room or trophy house, and then a storage house. Is that all we need? Production, storage, sleeping, trophy. Yeah, I think that's it, actually. Oh, resource. We're going to do a resource storage as well. But I think that's going to be outside because I don't want to go in and out, in and out, in and out of the building all the time with resources. So, yeah, I think that's a good plan. Next time, we will have a whole bunch of resources. We'll get at least one structure completely built, but I'm going to aim for multiple structures. We are going to get Brick House set up. Now, one thing that I absolutely want to do is once we have Brick House set up, I'm going to redesign this. This is going to become another zipline tower, like over at Brick House, which you can barely see through the nighttime. Now, once we have that, we're going to be able to do mass transit between areas, and that is going to make our entire lives here in the backyard a lot easier. So, I think this is going to be where we let it end for the day. Thank you everyone for watching. This has been... I love discovering the new stuff that they put into this game. This was a lot of fun, and I wish there was more time in the day to play these games and just discover all the stuff that you can do with them. Yeah, so please hit that like button, subscribe for future content, comment in the comments section, and hit that bell icon to be notified every time we upload a new video. This is CS the Viking Gamer signing off, everyone, and remember, victory or Valhalla.